Hey you guys, welcome back to Not Your Mama's Mindset. This is your host Sarah Smith, and we are kicking off season 2 on this podcast. I cannot believe that season 1 is already wrapped up. We had over 300 downloads and we did 25 episodes, so now we are kicking off season 2. This will be episode 26. And I cannot believe it. I set a goal for myself before May that before I even started the podcast. I was like, I'm going to start a podcast. I'm going to do all this. And I want to record 48 episodes by the end of the year. You guys, it's only been 2 months and I've already recorded over half of my goal. So I am just thrilled that I'm moving forward, and I decided to take that messy action to just start. That is the most single piece of amazing advice that I could give anyone listening to this podcast, is doing it messy and just starting. Messy action is better than no action. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is the fact that whatever you will to happen will happen. And I did not hear this quote anywhere. I don't think anyone else has ever said that. I think that I'm the one making up this quote, but don't quote me on that. And I said this to my husband to inspire him on what he's doing right now. He was like, "Oh, Sarah, that's not always true." And I was like, "Seriously, babe, it really is true. Whatever you will to happen, it will happen." And I know that can be kind of hard to believe, but it is so true. And I have been implementing this into my life, and I want to share with you guys how you can make it work for you too. Here lately, I have just been, it would seem to someone else on the outside, just manifesting all of this amazing, great stuff out of the blue. And really, it's not been happening out of the blue. I've been putting in all of the work. I work myself to the bone every single day. And I've been doing all the required things to make this stuff happen. But at the same time, someone else that could be doing all the same things might not have as much success. And it all is because you have to line up the woo-woo and the strategic. You have to be there with your mindset completely, and you have to be there on the business, masculine, strategic side of things as well. So if all of that is in line, then you can really start manifesting everything that you desire. And it's because you're willing it to happen. You're giving the universe all the signs that you're ready to up-level and that you're ready for whatever it sends your way. Just to name a few of the things that I have manifested within the past couple months, that would have never happened within the last couple years if I wouldn't be in line with my mindset. I got to go to Georgia on a girls trip with Erica Rhodes and the Farmer's Daughter Designs and Adrian Poole. We all went. It was so much fun. We got to go to market, and it was a freaking blast. We got to shop for clothes for her boutique, and it inspired me of my childhood dream of owning a clothing store. So now I'm getting all the ideas lined up to launch my own boutique. I just today became a contributor for Thrive Global, which is, one of those article publishing sites. They kind of like the Huffington Post or whatever, they just publish and post articles by different influencers and different writers. So I just became a contributor and put in my first article today. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I have my podcast, which I just started from nothing, knew nothing about it, had to Google everything, completely self-made, and now I'm on season 2. This is episode 26. And I started in May, and it's only July. I started a movement, More Than Motherhood, and I've made t-shirts for that, and I can't even think of everything, you guys. I have started so much stuff. It is insane. And I'm just so blessed. I still feel completely blessed by it all. Even though, I am doing the hard work for it, I still feel so blessed. Because for a really long time, I was working really hard with no results. And, I know a lot of people feel that way. They're like, I'm working so hard, I'm doing all the work, and I'm not seeing any results. You have to push past that. Please hold on and push past that, because I promise you that you will start seeing results and great things will start happening if you just hold on and keep going. I promise, because I was in your shoes before. And it's all because, God doesn't want to give all of these blessings to you if you're not ready to receive them, if you're not prepared. He wants to see that you can stick through it and be tenacious and persevere and work hard and hold on, even though when the going gets tough, So if you are working super hard on your business, or you want to start a business and you've been exploring and you just have no freaking clue what to do, hold on and keep going. And the thing about willing something to happen is releasing from the outcome. And the Slay coach, Jamie King, told me this, and I needed to hear it. And I hadn't heard it from anyone else. And she said, you have to, once you get an idea of what you want to manifest and you have all the details out and you know exactly what you want, you have to release from the outcome. You have to say, okay, I've done everything I can do. I'm going to continue to take action every day towards this. But what I can do is all I can do. And I'm going to just leave the rest up to the universe. I'm going to release from the outcome. So implement that. That was one of the hardest things that I had to do. And once I did it, it was like that. It was like the flip of a switch. Everything changed. Everything just started to come to fruition and start to happen. So that's all you have to do to will something to happen. You have to work super hard at it. You have to take that inspired action every single day. Do all that you know what to do to move yourself towards this goal. Get organized about it. Write it all out in your planner. Do the dang thing. Get clear on your mindset. Meditate. Give yourself mind space, quiet, calm space. And then act from that and just release it. Release the rest. And that is how you will something to happen. That is how you make something come and happen. And you're not forcing it to happen. You're just willing it to happen. You're doing all you can do and leaving the rest up to the universe. And you guys, I dropped my child off to cheer camp today. I was a camper from my kindergarten year until whatever grade they let you do, until I think 6th grade. And then I was a cheerleader because I was in middle school and high school cheerleading. And I just sent my little girl off to cheer camp today. So I have to go pick her up. Everything's coming full circle. I'm reminiscing on all of this. And I have to go pick her up. But I will talk to you guys soon. Episode 27. You guys know I do 2 episodes every single week. And it's so crazy because each week just passes by so quickly. I'm like, what the heck? I just did episode 24 and 25. How is it already the next week? And it's because I'm doing something I love, you guys. It doesn't feel like work. I love doing this. I love putting out the show notes and re-listening to myself and just offering all this amazing content and value to you guys. If there is something you want to hear about, please let me know. One question that I was asked on my last podcast thread, I will get to that on my next episode. So on my next episode, you will hear my first Q&A. Go check that out, you guys. Thank you for listening.